Fortune changes like the swish of a horse's tail. A Dharma driver piece. I failed calculus 3 times. My father said the only thing worth going to college for was engineering. You had to be able to calculate, predict, and control outcomes. Every night when I drive, I start here and may go anywhere in the city, as much as 150 miles in a shift. I never know where I'm going from one ride to the next. The map of my driving is utterly erratic, completely unpredictable. North to the airport, back downtown, east across the river, west into the hills, then south to Lake Oswego, back north again. No pattern, no predictability, no engineering possible. This is a beautiful metaphor for life itself, the utter uncertainty of existence. The Buddha taught us to recollect daily. I am of the nature to age. I've not gone beyond aging. I am of the nature to sicken. I've not gone beyond sickness. I am of the nature to die. I have not gone beyond dying. All that is mine, beloved and pleasing, will become otherwise. I am the owner of my intentional actions, my karma. I am heir to my karma, born of my karma, abide supported by my karma. Whatever karma I shall do of this, I shall be the heir. Or in shorthand, my death is certain. The time of my death is uncertain. The way of my death is uncertain. The place of my death is uncertain. How then shall I live my life today? Our lives are utterly out of control. Only by living in fantasy do we have the experience that we are in charge. I could be driving and have a fatal car accident. I could become quadriplegic. My family, my children, my grandchildren, we all live between or with or beside a gossamer layer on the other side of which is death. We have to stop and face the reality of our lives, the vulnerability, the proximity of death. And the only sensible approach is to become more and more loving, more and more generous, more and more intimately connected with people. Because that's all that matters. When I'm not tired, when I'm not lost in or identified with the wandering mind, when I'm not inhabiting the fear and believing it to be true, my experience in meeting people is love. It is remarkable to me how people still can see others who have different colored skin or clothing or language as so foreign, so other, so strange, that we can hunt them down and deport them. But in my car, night after night, I meet people, all kinds of people. And what arises when I'm awake enough to see it, to let it be, is recognition. These are not strangers. These are my other selves. The man on the corner is me. The woman struggling with her walker is me. The person under blankets on the freeway on-ramp is me. Every night I log into the rideshare app. I have no idea where I will go. Within 6 hours, I might be far to the east, far to the west, back to the airport, down into neighborhoods I've never even seen. The route is completely unpredictable, just like life, just like today, just like this moment. Fortune changes like the swish of a horse's tail, said the Buddha. And when you truly grasp that, when you feel it in your bones, that utter uncertainty of existence, there is only one sensible conclusion. Become more loving. That's it. That's the entirety of the teaching. Not because some scripture says so, but because when you really understand that you could die tonight, that everyone you love could die tonight, that this gossamer veil between life and death is so thin you could slip through it at any moment. What else matters? What else could possibly matter? I sit in my car before each shift, the little gold Buddha on my dashboard. I take a few breaths. I recite my invocation, and then I join the app to the internet and accept whatever comes. Not knowing where I'll go, not knowing who will step into my car, not knowing what the night will bring. Meeting each moment, meeting each person with an open heart. Because this is how we live with impermanence, not by denying it, not by trying to control it, not by insulating ourselves from the reality of death, but by becoming more loving, more generous, more kind, more connected. That's all we have. That's all we've ever had. This moment, this person, this love.